Welcome back. We're up to part with sheet 13 looking at now, which is the Rachet Wheel. So let's dive straight into it. We're going to pick on that plane there. We've got some diameters here that we're going to use to work out our sketches, and so we're going to do the initial one at 40. So we need our circle tool and bring that out to 40. Don't forget to use C on your keyboard to do your circle sketches. So do your sketch. We're going to extrude this. We're going to extrude this 6mm. Like that. Okay, then on the top face, so this face here, we're going to put a secondary circle on here because we're going to do like a little smaller extrusion, and that is 12. So we're going to do that and go finish, and let's pull that out, and when that comes out 1mm, just like that, join that to that. And then on the back side we've got another sketch that's going to go under here. Again, it's another circle. Again, it's 12mm. This time we are doing go through sketch. We're going to do this one as a cut. So we want to go to distance of 1, and we want to go cut. And so we have to do that as -1. There we go. So then we've got one in, one out there. Okay, then we've got a 6mm hole that we're going to punch through the middle. So let's do that. So I'm just doing this as could have used the hole tool, but I'm just going to do this as a 6mm circle and go finish sketch. And again, oops, extrude that. Distance is all flip, cut. Done. Alright, so now we've sort of got our basic wheel. Now we've got to cut the teeth into that. Okay, so what it looks like is that we've got a line that's coming down to a secondary sketch, and then we are cutting that out. So let's see if we can work this out. Create sketch on that face there. Okay, now we've got a diameter that we need to put in, so let's grab our circle tool, and we'll do this as a construction to start off with so we get what we want to do. This is 32mm, so let's draw that out, and then we've got an angle coming from the center colour line, so we're going to do a line down there like that, and a line out here like this. It doesn't matter about the length of them. Sometimes if I make them a bit longer, it just makes it a little bit easier to find out what's going on. Dimension those two lines, so if you click on both, you should be able to then put an angle between those. We need an angle of 60 degrees, so that's the angle there. Okay, so basically now what we're doing is we're going to create an arc that's going between that point there and that point there. And that arc has a radius of 23. So I'm just going to move this to one side a little bit, get my circle tool, and you could do it as a radius. I'm just going to do it this way. There's no right or wrong. I don't think it's probably people disagree with me, but let's do this. So let's make this at 46 because that's the diameter. Yep, hang on a minute, mate. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're going to constrain this circle into the geometry that we've just drawn. So what I want to do is I want to do a coincident constraint between that, and we want to get it onto that point there. So maybe what I've got to do is project the outside edge as well. So let's go project. Let's get this outside one happening. Okay, let's go back to our coincident. Now you can see it's sort of a pinky red colour. We want it to constrain to there. You're going to let us do that? No, it's not. Let's put a point. So let's put a point there, a point there, and a point there. Okay. Constrain. Let's go 1 to that one. That's better. Okay, so we want that to that, and we want it to go from there to there. Okay, now so that's this part of that line is the line that we want. The rest of it we can actually trim away. So let's just grab all of that and trim all of that away. That's the dimension line, so that's okay. That's the sketch line, doesn't matter. Okay, so we've got that going on. And then lastly, we just got to draw a straight line that's going between there to there. So that point there to, whoops, what have I got? Oh, still on the trim tool. That's okay. Line from there to there. So we should now have a segment in here that we can use to work with. So if I go finish sketch, let's see how we go. Oops. And we want to extrude that shape there as a cut. So distance is all, which will do it as a cut for us. Flip that around. And we can look at this side on. There we go. So we're going to take that out of there. That should be 4 mils. If we've done those two diameters correctly, then the distance of that should be 4 mil. We'll be able to check that in a minute. Let's cut that out. So go OK. Okay, we can use the inspect tool and measure that line. And yes, it's 4 millimeters, so we've got that correct. Okay. So now we've got our shape. I'm just going to spin it around to the top. What we've got is we've got 5 of these teeth on the Rachet wheel, so we're now going to create a circular pattern. So go down here to pattern, circular pattern, and then we're going to choose a feature. So what we did here, this thing here is a feature. So we're going to go feature, and we're going to go select that extrusion that we just did. And we want the axis, and it can revolve. You can either pick the circle there, or you could pick the actual axis, the Z axis in there, into the folder. So if we go to there, you could pick the Z axis if you want. And we need 5 of those. At the moment it's 3, so let's just go 4 and 5. And then let's go OK. And it doesn't quite look right, does it? So what have we missed here?
Me.
That's alright. 32 and 40, yep. Ratio 23, yep. 6 mil centre, yep. Says I need to fill it on the edge there, but see as we've got this straight edge here, so that's not, and the drawing that's not right. Alright. So, something, that's why it didn't work, because there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 in there, not 5. So if we edit that pattern, there you go, make sure you count things correctly. Go to 6, go OK. There we go, that looks much better. Okay, so the next thing is it wants us to do a fillet on this top edge here. So we're going to go fillet, select the top edge there. It is a fillet of 0.5. Go OK, and we will try that pattern thing again. So you go circular pattern, go feature, choose the fillet axis, you can choose the centre there again. We need 6 of those because we've got 6 teeth. Go OK, and didn't work. So that's a bit of a bum. Alright, let's just not quite sure why that didn't work. Should have worked. Let's try that one more time. Pattern, circular pattern. Feature is that. Axis we'll pick is the Z.
Z.
4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6.
And no, it doesn't like that pattern. Okay, we'll just do it manually then. So let's go to fillet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it was 0.05. And that's it. Sorry about the feral kids in here making lots of noise, but we got there in the end. They did a paint job on this one, so they've done it as red, so we could do that if you want. So go into your appearances, go into paint, and I'm just going to go powder coat smooth, see if there's a red in there. I'm going to download that and drag that onto there. And then we go, don't forget to save that as
No, I am
Rachet Wheel, save, and that's it.
Mum.